It seems like the story is going anime original. For what I've seen in latest updates in the manga, like the hero just recently got revenge on Blade in the manga. I haven't read the novels or the web novels, just reading the manga. I think they're definitely taking a different turn, for what I can tell, which is kind of interesting. But that being said, um, this was a nice little display of revenge, an ironic display of revenge. You can tell this Blade was very that lesbian stereotype trope that you'll see in anime and sometimes in other shows, where the lesbians completely just disgusted by men, like they think all men are terrible. Just by being touched by a man makes them want to puke, which is very a giant over exaggeration because all females are pure. But anyways, what I'm trying to get at is that being herself was a total scumbag as well. Beyond douchery. You can just can't even describe her for that itself, for what she has done. Just by the fact that they completely didn't show that one scene I read in the manga of what they did to that one chick she violated. It's words are beyond to explain what kind of degenerate she is. So her getting just desserts is poetic justice. Kiriga pretending to be a female, then showing her that it was actually a male and her throwing up, then making her paralyzed, powerless, just like she did her victims. Then, insult injury, you have men that are about to eat or violate her. And Kiriga's sitting there just eating these fine, delicious meats, man, with a nice bottle of wine. And saying, you do it until morning, I'll let you go. She ain't gonna live, man. And she was actually doing pretty well. She's doing pretty well for herself. She's doing all she can to make sure these guys don't eat her, but she has to pleasure them. But then when Kiriga turned into Flare, that's what broke her. Like having Flare, Kiriga knew that turning to Flare was not going to help her. In fact, it did the exact opposite. It was like it broke her. You know, Seeing someone that she was madly obsessed with, watching her doing something that she's completely ashamed of, was an insult to injury, assault into the womb. And now because of that, broke. She broke her spirit. And then that's when she gave up and then they ate her. Wow. And that laugh at the end was satisfying. Very, very satisfying. But then another problem comes up. Because of course another problem comes up. As he's talking to his newfound friend, he really seems to like this area, this town that they're in, Brianka. It's a really nice place where the humans and demons can get along without the kingdom's interference because they were abandoned by the kingdom. So these people found a way to get along in peace and harmony. Don't need the kingdom whatsoever. Kinds of hints at something, you know? Something. But anyways, that being said, this new character shows up that he saw earlier. Trist, a dude who's really good, also known as Hawkeye, who has very sharp eyes. And even though Kiriga-sama can outpower him, something about him he can do with total skill and experience that even with the healing abilities he can't win. So this dude has skills and experience is what can beat him. Because it shows you that strength isn't everything. So that little this little display to show what he's up against, sizing him up and walking off. Even Susuno can tell that there's different ways they're stronger than each other, which is interesting. A lot of people say, oh, they're path, they're buff and stuff. So you completely win. That's not entirely the case. So anyways, we finally understand why Norn is there. Norn is there is because it's a rivalry against the actual demon lord that they're fighting against. And they're showing a display of power by taking over the territory. This was never to help the people. In fact, they don't even like the people. They don't like people who can get along with demons in that world. How dare you get along with them? You're no better than they are. So of course they have to use politics. Politics, baby. They had to say, oh my, what? They do that propaganda, you know? Oh no, the humans are being brainwashed. We have to do something. Not only must we slay the demons to help the humans, we also have to kill all the humans who are brainwashed. And then this town will be ours. And that's exactly what it is. Now kill everyone in town and then bring in more people, their people, to expand their territory. That's all it was, man. A giant purge, a crusade, you know? Or you can't say crusade these days, it's just too much. It's keeping the peace, as Father Maxwell would say. It's keeping the peace. And boy, were they keeping the peace by purging everyone. Even a new character that I came to like was the merchant, Carmen. You know, he was a nice dude, a strange merchant who didn't mind helping out the healer. He didn't seem shady at all. He was an honest working dude, and he just got strike down, and that was the last straw, man. Like, this dude was awesome. This dude was kind, and he just striked him down, and now I will have my vengeance. That's exactly what he was going to do. Now he's coming after Norn. And also, another good thing is, those two guys from the bar actually survived. The two guys that they were talking to are also nice. This town is just full of nice people. You know, no one was in despair, no one was depressed, you know, because they found a way to live with each other because they were in this situation together. So they had to work it out. You know, that's how it usually is when you survive, you know? You can find a way to find common ground and peace. But sometimes there's always that certain power that shows up that just makes things worse. That's all I'm saying. So now, with also new foreign power that he did get overnight by killing Blade, he has this arm that apparently makes him immortal, I guess? Very interesting. But as a celebration of his power, he said one night for this episode, I'm gonna clap some shakes. Oh my goodness! Of course, Eve's in the other room, feeling herself like she wants it, man. She wants it. It's only a matter of time before it happens. You know, it's only a matter of time. Well, anyways, Norm is curious about this hero. We have one episode left, people. How will this end? There's no bullet around, so I wonder how they're going to do this. You know, are they going to get bullet at the very end and rush things off? They're probably going to go anime original on this, so there probably won't be a season 2. They're going to go full out anime original. So I can't wait to see how this will end. You know, later on after that, I gotta find some way to sneak peek at the actual ending of the books and find that out. Probably through the web novel. Probably ask some people on the sites who are reading the manga in raw. They would probably know. So I'm gonna go there and find out. So anyway, that's all I got for this video. Everything's ending, people, man. Everything is ending. Winter 2021. One heck of a ride, people. Like, dang, how is spring going to beat winter? It got some good shows, but does it have enough? We'll have to find out. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. This has the background on anime. Signing out.